look at the Bucks. They already find themselves, Greg, in a must-win situation. Dropping game one was a shock to their players, coaches, and certainly the fans.
Truth is, a few teams have come back for an 0-2 deficit at home. And yes, it is rare. Expect them, though, to come out tonight with purpose, with a fire in their bellies. They know they can't leave anything out there on the floor tonight.
I'm looking at you. You got a fire in your belly, don't you?
Yes, I'm roaring and ready to go.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. Prince kicks to Porter. Mathurin against Prince. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Lillard. Good D by Siakam.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Over Porter. Another miss by Siakam.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Now, Mathurin. Siakam, left side. Lillard with the rebound. Bucks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Porter finds Lillard. Giannis outside. It's Prince on the wing. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Launches it. And it's Lillard missing.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tighter.
It's to Halliburton. Turner with it. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Lopez. That gives them the lead.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Giannis kicks to Lillard. Now Porter. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lillard, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Now here's Porter. 5 to shoot. And here's Prince. Assist from Porter.
Well, when he's spotted up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Indiana making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Shepard subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. McConnell, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He's off on the first. And the Bucks making a change here. Trent's checked in. And he's good on the second. Milwaukee is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Porter kicks to Trent. Lets a floater go. Portis finds Trent. Kicks it out to Prince. Kuzma with it. Fires from deep. Prince can't hit. Siakam with it. Picked up by Portis. Here's Nesmith. Cracks Gets in the tray.
Along with his other skills, Siakam can pass the ball.
Bucks trail by 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trent passes to Porter. The Bucks working the ball around. Trent kicks to Porter. Portis inside the three-point line. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pacers. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so in the game for the Pacers. Toppin is out there with Nesmith. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. And it's C.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard.
Yeah, easy call.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made one and missed one. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And Milwaukee has possession. 4-point game. Lillard, the pass to Porter. Back to Lillard. Porter against Halliburton. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's McConnell with the rebound. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jackson. And Trent subbed in for Porter. Lillard finds Trent. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Trent against Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's Giannis. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
A shot by McConnell, no good. Bucks trail by 4. Giannis inside. Toppin covering, and it goes down 2 points.
Inside, Giannis knows he's got all the tools, height, touch, power, it's all there.
Halliburton against Trent. Halliburton passes to Jackson. Can't get it to fall. Milwaukee has gone 1 or 2 on 3 corners here in the second quarter so far. And Lillard kicks to Trent. With the floater, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So many qualities of elite guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
The throw good, Damian Lillard. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Halliburton. Lopez with the block.
Lopez has size and great instincts. That makes him a threat to knock shots away like that.
Giannis passes to Trent. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis drives in. So they take the lead. Giannis has got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Turner with a screen on Prince. Back to Turner. Will it go? And it's Turner finishing it off.
And this is important to Mathurin's development. I like seeing his work on improving his ability to make plays.
And Lillard kicks to Giannis. Shoots it up. And that one hits back iron. Pacers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Halliburton outside. Driving the lane and finished off by Halliburton.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
Here's Lillard. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Trent. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Antetokounmpo dishes to Prince. Giannis right side. Pass to Trent. Over Siakam. The shot comes out, so the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Doc Rivers. Doc, a back-and-forth affair so far. How do you pick it up in the second half?
Well, they were just a more physical team. I mean, they blew up all our actions. They got all the 50-50 balls. We got back in the game because we started doing it back at them, so that's important.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're going to take control of this series.
Wouldn't that be a nice treat for these fans? Seeing how things are. And that's a halftime wrap.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Yeah, the rest of the team seemed to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. We've got Damian Lillard. Jackson is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Sims in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
And Indiana making a change here. Halliburton's checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Outside Matherin. Back to Halliburton. Nice move. Bucket is good. Halliburton's got 9.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Alert against Halliburton. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him. Rollins checked in for Milwaukee. Porter inside. Siakam's there. Porter, no luck. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 1. Outside Matherin. Turner with the screen for Matherin. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Matherin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Substitution for your Bucks.
Bucks trail by 4. Now, Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Back to Siakam. Milwaukee with the rebound.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, we can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Antetokounmpo passes to Prince. His 3-pointers off the mark.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
We get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Rollins subbed in for Kevin Porter. The Pacers also with a sub. Neesmith is checked in. And both free throws good for Nembhard. Bucks trail by 6. Rollins the pass to Trent. And here is Prince. Neesmith covering. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Cranes the three-pointer. Nembhard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Indiana.
1:31 left in the third. Poked away. Klopp's in the layup for 2. And now it's only a 5-point Pacer lead.
Well, if you're not outside, you got to be inside. Nice touch by Gary Trent Jr.
Turner with the screen. Halliburton for three. Rebound, Milwaukee. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Trent outside. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Halliburton. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Giannis comes in for Taurean Prince. Kevin Porter's checked in for Rollins. And Lillard subbed in for Trent. Indiana also making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
McConnell against Lillard. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Count that one.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Lillard, and he banks in the layup. Lillard's got 9.
And Lillard refusing to be denied.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Porter. Here's Siakam. Rebound, Milwaukee. 1 second left. And no good that time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pacers lead by 5. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Hey, guys, we need a run right here. Come on now. They're right there.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He begged them, don't give up. He told his guys, 1 possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We'll be topping out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton into the 2-guard spot.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's McConnell. Teardrop shot, and it's sent back by Lillard. Giannis outside. The rebound by Halliburton. Indiana leading by 4. Off target at the rim. The Bucks shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Out of hand on it.
And Toppin has that kind of reach. 7'2" wingspan. Get that out of here.
Antetokounmpo finds Porter. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. To the inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton with it, now guarded by Porter. And that one is good.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Lillard misses. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And how about Kuzma, the defensive energy he showed to get to that block.
Halliburton against Kuzma. And it's Halliburton missing. Bucks trail by 8. Stolen by McConnell. And it's Halliburton missing.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. And it's Prince in for Kyle Kuzma. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
And that one misses. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Brook Lopez.
And battling against the interior of that defense, nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. The Bucks shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Porter. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mathurin finds Siakam. Here's Turner, covered by Giannis. Turner against Antetokounmpo. Shots good by Turner. Bucks shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And here's Prince outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
Giannis against Siakam. Turner with the screen on Antetokounmpo to the paint. And Turner throws it down.
And answering the bell, Turner with confidence. And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
With great length and movement skills, Siakam is a load inside.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 9. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Lopez from long range. Nembhard grabs the board. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Halliburton looking around.